Hi everyone, welcome to Gateway Lectures. Here we have a very good question on tipping or toppling of a block. This will be very easy, and many students will be having confusion how to take these tipping or topping cases. So we'll just go through the question. This is a very interesting question. A block of width 100 centimeter and mass m is placed on a friction surface. So the surface is having a friction. A force F is applied at a height h from the base. Okay, for what maximum height the force can be applied, so what will be the this value of height to be the maximum? There are the two conditions given. One is the block stays at rest and doesn't topple. So as we apply force, the block should stay in rest. That means the block shouldn't slide, and it should not topple mean it just turns about this, so it just falls off. So any vertical plate it just falls off. Next, the second case is block stays in sliding. So as the force is being applied, the block should start moving, nothing but it should start sliding, and it doesn't topple, it shouldn't topple. Okay, and the data given for friction. So here they have given value for static friction coefficient and kinetic friction coefficient. Always we know static friction will be more. Once we cross the limit of static friction, then kinetic friction will be very less. So kinetic friction keeps on decreasing as the velocity increases. Okay, you need to remember. So the static friction value will be more, coefficient will be more than the kinetic friction coefficient. So here we will solve this question. We need to take as per the given cases. So first case is block stays in rest. So block shouldn't slide. Block stay in rest. Block stay in rest and doesn't topple or tip. Both were the same. So first the block stays in rest. See, we should take the maximum condition. So the limiting condition. So the limiting condition is impending sliding. What is meant by impending? Impending mean it is about to do such action. Suppose you are saying impending rubbing. So now initially rubbing is not happening, but it is about to start rubbing. So impending sliding mean it is not sliding. The block is not sliding yet, but it is in the wedge of sliding. Okay. So impending is the limiting case where it enters into the required motion. So impending sliding means it is now in rest, but with some little value it will enter into sliding. So what is a condition for impending sliding? So for impending sliding, this is the block, this is the surface. So whenever we have said impending sliding, so this is the force acting. So still it is in rest. So whenever it is in rest, the whatever the force being acting on the block will be equal to the static friction. We know that will be equal to the static friction. The static friction value is nothing but mu s into W. W is the weight of the body, nothing but mg. So from that we will write the equation sigma fx is equal to 0 to take the equilibrium condition, and forces along y are balanced. Mg will be acting downward and normal reaction will be acting upward. This all will be balanced. The moment also will be balanced in the next case. Here there is actually no moment because it is in rest. So sigma fx is equal to 0. From that we will get as f is equal to mu s into w. Since f is equal to fs, that is nothing but equal to f is equal to mu s into w. That is the first condition we got. And the second condition. Now sliding was finished. So impending sliding. So now the body is in rest. Next the condition is tipping. So we will take the impending tipping case. So now it is not tipping actually, but it is about to tip. So impending tipping case. So in impending tipping case, if you can observe, this is the weight W acting, and the weight will be acting along this line. So this distance is 50 centimeters. So total weight is 100 centimeters, distance is 50 centimeters, and the force F is acting somewhere around here at a height of h from the base. So whenever we are saying tipping, a block is set to tip. So the tipping one, it is just starts to move about this. So it starts movement about this point. So this point is an important point. We name it as A. So this point we name it as A. This point we name it as A. So the block tips about the point A. So we need to take the moment about the point A equal to 0. So if moment about the point is A is equal to 0, then it is said that the block is in equilibrium and it doesn't tip. So it doesn't start tipping. So about the point A, if you can observe, W into 50 centimeters clockwise minus F is acting at a height h, minus F into h is equal to 0. Okay, from that W into 50 is equal to F into h. This is one important condition. Now we'll solve the first condition. Block stays at rest and doesn't topple. So block stays at rest, so impending sliding, and doesn't topple, so impending tipping. From this both we can write W into 50 is equal to, what is the value of F? F is nothing but mu s into W is equal to mu s into W into H. So from that we'll get the value of H as 50 upon mu s. And what is the value of mu s? 0.5. So 50 upon 0.5 is 100 centimeters. Okay, this is the answer for first case. Now we'll solve the second case, and also finally we'll get a conclusion to that. So here, what does this 100 centimeter mean? 100 centimeter mean is this height value will be equal to till 100 centimeters. So till it will start from 0, 10, 30, 40, 100. So as we increase the height till 100, the block will stay in rest and it doesn't topple. But beyond 100 centimeters, just we go to 101 centimeters or 102 centimeters, the block starts sliding, but still it will be in, the block will start sliding. It may even tip also, but we'll know whether it will tip or not. But the blocks just starts sliding, and we'll take now the second condition. Blocks stays sliding and doesn't topple. So the second condition is block stays in sliding. So the block stays in movement. The block stays sliding and doesn't topple. This is a very important question. These types of questions will be involving some concepts here. Very simple, but many will face a problem in taking this moment. So blocks stays in sliding. So we'll take the case of sliding. We know whenever the block or a body is in sliding, it will always experience a kinetic friction. So this is the block, whatever we considered, and we are applying a force F at a distance of height h. So whatever being the force F acted in sliding, that will be equal to Fk, that is nothing but kinetic friction, that will be equal to kinetic friction coefficient into normal reaction W. So from this sigma Fx is equal to 0. By taking the equilibrium condition, we'll get F is equal to nothing but Fk, that is nothing but equal to mu k into W. This is the one of the condition. Next, block stays sliding. So we've taken the sliding condition. We are not taking impending sliding. It is already in sliding. So we took the sliding condition and we got the one relation. Next, we'll take it shouldn't topple. So it shouldn't topple mean we'll take a limiting case, nothing but impending tipping. So we'll take impending tipping or impending toppling. Both were same. So impending tipping. What does this impending tipping mean? When we take impending tipping, this force will be acting at a height h, and also this W will be acting here from 50 centimeters, and this is our point A. So moment about A should be equal to 0. Summation of moment about A equal to 0. From that we'll get F into H will be equal to W into 50 centimeters. This is another condition. From these both condition, let this be some equation 1 and let this be some equation 2, and for block to stay in sliding and doesn't tipple, F into H is equal to W into 50. What is the value of F here? F is nothing but mu k into W into H is equal to W into 50. From that, what is the value of H? 50 upon mu k. Nothing but the value of mu k is given as 0.3. So we'll take the value of mu k as 0.3. From that we'll get the value as 166.67 centimeters. This is the answer for second case. Here we'll take a little conclusion. What is this 166.67 centimeter indicate? So if we take the values of H from 0 to 100 and from 100 to 166.67 and above, so whatever be the maximum height of the block be, so let us suppose here the maximum or the total height of the block is let's suppose some 300 centimeters, not given in question, but let us assume to make a conclusion. So 300 centimeters. So from 0 to 100 the block stays in rest and it doesn't topple. So 0 to 100 it doesn't topple. From 100 to 167 the block slides and doesn't topple. So even you increase the height beyond 100, it doesn't topple. Still it is under sliding. The block slides, and above 166.67 to 300 centimeter, whatever you do. So initially, if you apply the force at 50 centimeters, the block will stay in rest and it doesn't topple. If you apply force at 120 centimeters, the block will slide but doesn't topple. But you apply force at 200 centimeters from the base, the block just tips, or the block just topples without any sliding. Directly the block topples. This is a very good concept question. And thanks for watching. I hope you would have learned some good important points, important concept from this question, and many such questions can be framed. This is a very basic question. Thanks for watching.